The anime begins in a mysterious place, where Seiichi is fighting with a girl, but both are very powerful, and they are trying to defeat each other. Seiichi is trying his best to defeat her, but she counters his attacks easily, and after some time Seiichi gets exhausted. Seeing this, the girl asks him if his power is just like that. Now, Seiichi gets angry at her and again tries to attack, but the girl is much more powerful than him. She also starts using her powers and attacks Seiichi. However, he is able to fend off her attack and manages to escape. Seeing this, the girl is impressed because he still has the power to fend off her attack, but suddenly she stabs him with her weapon. Now, Seiichi gets injured badly and is not able to stand in front of her. After this, the lady starts making fun of him and is about to kill him. Just then Saria hits up there and saves Seiichi from her attack. Now, she is very angry at her and asks her how she dared to hurt her Seiichi. After this, she turns into a gorilla and punches her hard. Seeing this, the girl is impressed with her strength and praises her. Saria again tries to attack her, but this time she blocks her punch easily and starts hurting her with her powers. Now, Saria starts crying and calling Seiichi for help. The girl starts insulting Saria and tells her that she is so ugly when she is a gorilla. After this, she activates her power and injures Saria badly, but Saria could not do anything and falls down. Seeing this, Seiichi screams angrily for her and comes to her. However, Saria is very sad and asks Seiichi if he really does not like her as a gorilla. But Seiichi is also very sad and Saria is about to kiss him. Just then we come to know that this is only a bad dream. He is shocked and wonders if that means he might succeed this time. Just then Altria asks if he is okay, and others are also worried about him. To which Seiichi tells Saria that he is okay, and she does not need to worry about him. However, he is still confused and wonders about his dream. Meanwhile, Mr. Barna tells everyone that they have reached to Barbador Magic Academy, and that is the new world they are going to. Everyone is very happy and surprised to see the prosperity and beauty of this place, because they will begin their new life there. So, everyone is excited for this. They enter the Barbador Magic Academy, and the principal says that he will show them the way. They are gathering students from around the world working hard on magic, but it is one of the few academy cities in the world. Saria and Seiichi are so excited because there are so many stores and lots of things other than the academy. However, Mr. Barna is also a little bit excited. On the other hand, we see so many students who have come to learn magic here, but some of them start saying that they are marginalized, and students like them who come from the other world are treated like a nuisance, so they are a little bit upset about this. Now, a boy starts asking Kanazuki what they are going to do about it. Suddenly she gets a feeling that someone they all know is coming, so she wonders if he is Seiichi, and he is around here now. On the other hand, Seiichi and others are with Mr. Barna in his office. Mr. Barna again makes it clear to Seiichi about why he has been invited over here, to which Seiichi says that he just remember he has to teach lesson here. Then Mr. Barna tells him at this academy they are gathering aristocratic children from various countries. But apart from that, among them there are people from other world. Hearing this, Seiichi starts remembering about his past, when his classmates bullied him. Now, Mr. Barna informs him that they entered this academy as substitute for Kaiser Empire's warriors. But talented as they are, they do not fit in well with the students here. That's why there are constant fights between them. Hearing this, Seiichi thinks about them and could not believe they are treated like this. But Mr. Barna says that if the academy punishes the substitutes for this, he does not know what Kaiser Empire will do to them. So, he tells Seiichi that his mission is to become the savior to keep the academy in order. Hearing this, Seiichi gets shocked and starts thinking about his condition. Anyways, Mr. Barna hopes that Seiichi can train some excellent students to be able to compete with the substitutes. Now, Saria is excited for this, but Seiichi wonders if he really can do it. To which Altria asks in what name they should enter the academy. But Mr. Barna tells them not to worry about it, because he has a good plan for them. He has decided that Saria and Lulun will begin their study as their academy's students. So, he gives them the outfit of students, and they ask Seiichi if this dress suit them. Seeing this, Seiichi praises Saria and she feels good. But her heart starts blowing up, and the dress is ripped off. After this, Mr. Barna tells his plan for Altria, and as the teacher of the adventure lesson, she is required to teach students about adventure. Now, Altria is also excited for this, and asks Mr. Barna if he would like to join her on an adventure. After this, he assigns Origa as Seiichi's assistant, and she requests to do experiments with her. Hearing this, Mr. Barna also gets excited, but Altria warns him never let Origa to do strange things. Now, Mr. Barna has discussed his whole plan, and tells everyone to come with him. But Lulun is more excited for food. so she suggests them to go check out the students' dining hall right away. However, Seiichi could not believe that he will become a teacher, but now he realizes that nothing is impossible, because he used to be bullied. Then suddenly he was transported to this world, where he fought against a gorilla and it proposes to him. So, he was able to get a partner. Apart from that, he got to know a lot of people, not knowing that he was on the way to success. Also, he fought against dark aristocrats and dragons. Then he joined a strange guild, and they fought together. Now, Seiichi starts remembering about a lot of things, which was happened in his past. But this all began when he ate evolution fruit. However, it tasted really bad. Now, Mr. Barna asks Seiichi to go directly to F class, because it is the class he is in charge of. Hearing this, Seiichi starts asking about F class. Then Mr. Barna explains that the students there are problem children, but he hopes that Seiichi can help. Hearing this, Seiichi wants to get more information about them. Suddenly a teacher comes there and hits Mr. Barna with the door. Now, everyone gets scared to see her because she was looking very serious. Also, Mr. Barna is hell scared of her. Then we come to know that her name is Beatrice Rojna, and she starts asking about Seiichi. Now, Mr. Barna tries to explain her, but she is angry at him and asks where he had been for so long, because the files he needs to review are piling up mountain high. But Mr. Barna could not dare to talk to her, and she asks what his story is. Then Mr. Barna tries to explain that he did it for the sake of the academy, but Rojna does not believe him. She says that if it is really the case, then he needs to review the files here. Also, she warns him to read carefully each file and then sign his name. Just then he tries to flirt with her, so she gets very angry at this. Now, Seiichi is also hell scared of her, and she asks everyone to follow her. Meanwhile, Seiichi wants to ask her something, but he couldn't dare. However, Beatrice calms herself down and feels sorry about what happened. She tells them that she was the class teacher of F class, so Mr. Barna has told her to be the assistant class teacher and help him. Hearing this, Seiichi feels comfortable with her. After this, she tells Altria and Lulun to go their way. But Lulun gets angry. She says that she is a servant, so how she can be separated from her master. Just then Rojna tells her that the dining hall is next to a class. Hearing this, her attitude changes immediately, and she rushes towards that. After this, Altria also leaves from here, and Seiichi tells her to take care. However, Seiichi has a question in his mind. He asks Rojna that she was the class teacher of F class, but he is the class teacher now. That's why he wonders if there is any problem with that. Hearing this, Rojna's hand starts shaking, so Seiichi again gets scared. He starts thinking that he should not have asked this question, so he feels if he is going to be like Mr. Barna. But Rojna calms herself down and says that she alone cannot discover their talent, and there are no problem children because they are very good. And whatever other people say about them, she firmly believes that they have great talent. She tells Seiichi that he is recognized by principal, so she hopes that he can teach them to be good students. Hearing this, Seiichi is a little bit surprised, but he promises her that he will do his best to teach them and live up to her expectation. Seria also tells Rojna not to worry about it, because Seiichi is very kind. So, he must be a good teacher. Just then Origa also starts praising Seiichi. After this, Rojna feels good and tells Seiichi to enter the class. But Seiichi has doubt if he really can be a teacher. After this, he enters the classroom and a footbath falls on his head, which was set up by the students of this class. Seiichi gets annoyed because of this, but Rojna said that everyone was good, so he feels it is okay. After this, he comes in front of the students, but he gets surprised to see them, because they are looking very strange and staring at Seiichi. That's why he doubts if they really are good students. Suddenly they start behaving in a strangely. In the next scene, we see a mysterious place, and there was a cave. A boy named Kryze was talking to an old man with the help of a magic crystal. He is saying that their purpose is to resurrect Demon Lord. So, the human negative emotion despair is necessary. After saying that, he asks Kryze if he is ready for it. Then Kryze starts saying that Demon Cult has come up with a good plan, to which the old man asks what it is. Then Kryze explains that this time they have planned to conquer the Barbador Magic Academy. Hearing this, the old man seems to be impressed, and asks if they have planned to kill important persons. But Kryze says if they can help in the resurrection of Demon Lord by this attack, he will be promoted. After this, they both start laughing. Suddenly someone catches Kryze in a magical rope and knocks him down. Now, Kryze hears someone's laughing and asks who he is. Then a young boy and a girl appear in front of him, and they start making fun of him. However, Kryze recognizes them as Temulos and Anguilla, so he asks them what they are doing here. Then Temulos reveals that they will go to Barbador Magic Academy. Hearing this, Kryze gets worried and asks what they are talking about. Then Anguilla reveals that this mission cannot be given to a stupid like him. Now, Kryze says that they are just beginning to prepare, but they say that he does not need to prepare at all, because if he lets them to do it, they will finish it all at once. After this, they say him goodbye and leave. Seeing this, Kryze tries to stop them, and requests to untie him before they leave, but they do not care about him. Anguilla wonders how sadly the children in the academy will be crying, so she is looking forward to it. Then Temulos says that all they are doing is for the resurrection of Demon Lord. On the other hand, Seiichi is about to begin the first lesson, but they are going to show him kind icebreaker after this episode ends. Like this video and comment below if you are excited for next part. Also, subscribe to Annie Summary for more anime recaps.